How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Manatee Gaming. So I just had a really quick video here. First of all, this weekend is going to be a double experience weekend if you don't already know. And I'm going to be doing live streams on Twitch, so you can check it out on Twitch. I'm only have the link to the Twitch in the description below. I obviously did not even think about this video before I made it because I just wanted to make it and make it real. But anyway, going to be doing as much streaming as possible this weekend. I really have a pretty open schedule, so I really just plan on streaming a lot. So if you guys want to grab your energy drinks, get your pizza, get your Hot Pockets, get everything, and we're going to crush it. Also, news. I am trying to grow this beard out a little bit in order to, because it's no shave November kind of thing. We'll see how that goes. May or may not shave it before tomorrow. I don't really know because it's really annoying right now, and I kind of want to do that so I look less like a mountain man. But anyway. Really excited to do the stream this weekend. I'm looking forward to grinding out the XP and everything. If you guys have questions about Double Experience Weekend, making money, flipping, investing, all money making methods, all that kind of stuff, then feel free to ask those questions this weekend because I'll be answering questions all weekend. Also, I have some very quick notes that I made for myself because I was like, let's see, what should I remember to do for Double Experience Weekend before it actually starts? Like, what's some last minute things? So I've got a couple last minute things you should do before Double Experience Weekend that hopefully maybe these will help you as well. So the number one thing, this is like the number one thing, and the rest of it's not really in order as importance, but this one is definitely obviously important number one. Aside from obviously having your supplies purchased, the most important thing here is doing your presets. So you're going to want to go into your bank, make sure you have your presets set up for the skilling you plan on doing, because if you wait until the weekend itself, you might forget about something. This way you're able to test a bunch of stuff out. Don't forget that you are able to set your Beast of Burden stuff in the presets as well. So if you want to like make if you're doing like smithing and you want to have bars in your yak, then you can do that. Just remember to set that up as well so you don't forget any of that stuff. Also, if you guys have like if you're using like items that have charges, then make sure that you have it set up properly so that every time you hit the preset, then it brings the right item up, such as like Rings of Dueling or something like that if you're gonna be teleporting a lot. The next thing, guys, is gonna be trees. So make sure that your trees and other farming patches are ready to go. You don't really want to wait until tomorrow morning when Double Experience has already started to be planting a spirit tree because it's going to take forever. So get your spirit trees planted today. That way that, in midday like tomorrow, then you'll be able to hit your first tree run. If you do farming correctly, like if your trees are ready to go and you actually set the timer so that way you don't forget when the trees are ready to go again, then you will be able to make a lot of experience. In general, rule of thumb is 2 hardwood runs a day, which so your magic trees or your yew trees, whichever one you're gonna do, and then 1 fruit tree run per day. Also, if you haven't noticed, and I'm gonna make a video about this coming up soon. I've actually written it down to do palm trees. If you have the level for palm trees are actually extremely cheap right now. If you're using a giant ant familiar and you are checking your palm trees and then saving those coconuts, the cost of the palm tree itself after you've already harvested the coconuts is so small. It ends up being like less than 4 GP per XP for checking the tree, which is amazing since palms give you a ton of experience. So it's definitely worthwhile doing. The reason why it's gotten cheap, by the way, is because of the fact that player-owned farms, a lot of people are focused on that rather than doing the trees themselves. So definitely get your trees done, and hopefully, if you were like, I'm not doing trees at all because it's too expensive, now maybe I've changed your mind because of how cheap it is. You guys can get yourself millions of farming experience in one weekend. So for sure do that. The next thing down is going to be supplies and gear bought. So buying supplies is kind of obvious. Hopefully you've already bought supplies already. A quick thing that I can say about supplies though is if you haven't bought supplies or maybe you're considering buying some other supplies, right now might not be the best time to buy them because right now the prices are probably going to start climbing up. But if you wait until like Saturday night or Sunday morning, prices on many items will have gone down a lot, especially herb lore. If you buy like your super potions and stuff to do overloads tomorrow actually or Friday night, they'll be significantly cheaper than they would be right now. So timing when you're buying that stuff is really important. So look for like good deals. What you can do in order to check out for good deals, honestly, is just like do a quick price check every once in a while, and then that way you'll be able to see when the prices are really good. Next thing, guys, is oh, and sorry. Actually, well, this kind of goes in that. Next thing is recharge your equipment, and that kind of goes into gear bought. So if you're planning on doing Slayer and stuff like that this weekend, you're probably going to want to make sure that you have that stuff already bought so that you can have your presets set up for Slayer, because having presets for Slayer is very important, especially for the weekend if you're trying to go as fast as you can. And if you're trying to get as much experience as possible, you want to use Scrimshaws of Sacrifice. If you do not know what Scrimshaw of Sacrifice is, it's a Scrimshaw that lasts 1 hour. It makes it so that all of your drops, except for like the non-tradables like charms, are destroyed, but you get way more Slayer experience. It's like equal to, like, I believe it's like 50% more Slayer experience. I'd have to actually look. Don't quote me on that. Look in the wiki for Scrimshaw of Sacrifice to give you all the information. You do not need the aggression Scrimshaw with it, because that's not actually that good of an item. Aggression potions are better if you want to go that route, but the Scrimshaw of Sacrifice will give you a lot more Slayer experience, which is really worthwhile on double experience weekend. So if you plan on doing Slayer, then get that stuff bought and recharge all your gear. The next thing is going to be the player-owned farm setup. So making sure that you get your player-owned farm setup stuff set up right now. I'm gonna fix this hat. Ooh, nope, still jacked up. Whatever. It looks all jank today. Player-owned farms. Make sure that you have your pets ready to go. I'm pretty sure the experience is going to be doubled. If it's not, it's still good to just have it going, because it is a really great thing to check every once in a while, especially if you're going to be playing that long during double experience weekend. Running and doing some player-owned farm runs is actually going to give you a lot of experience, so definitely worthwhile to do. So make sure that stuff is ready to go. Something else I'd like to note too is that there is a lot of items during double experience, and also just after double experience, that you guys can purchase, like supplies and items. Oh, my hand is glitching out. Whoa, my hand was doing some magic tricks. Look at that. Ooh. So there's lots of items you guys can buy during double experience weekend, also after double experience weekend, that will be able to give you a lot of profit. An example of that would be something like the summoning pouches. If you just like test the price of summoning pouches, you can usually buy them for anywhere from 20% to down to 50% of their normal price. And if you're like, well, how do I know if it's a good deal? Well, you can simply do that by two things. Look and see what the summoning shard swap is. The shard swap is basically the summoning stores will swap them for shards, like Amlod does that, like the Amlod Lord guy does that. Actually, I don't think it's the shop that does that. No, it's not the shop. It's like the summoning dude. I haven't done that in a long time, actually. I just realized. But like Amlod does that, and he will actually swap like plus 20% shards or something like that. Or I don't, you know what? Scratch that whole thing. Amlod Hour gives you more benefit, but swapping shards of him is the way to go. And besides Amlod, yeah, you know what? I'm realizing now that I really haven't done this in a long time, but there is a guy in Uglog. I know that. There's a guy that is able to do the shard swap. Just Google shard swap and don't listen to me at all. But just remember that there is a shard swapping value that you can sell these summoning pouches for. And then if you are able to buy them in the Grand Exchange for less than the value of shard swap, that is a good profit, and that's how you know you've bought them at a good price. You don't have to sell them to the shop for that shard swap price. Doesn't mean that. You can sell them in the Grand Exchange if they sell for more. I'm just saying that you pretty much can't lose money if you're buying them below the shard swap. Got it? Also, potions and lots of other stuff is going to be crashing because of the fact that people are going to be making those this weekend. So it's a really great way for you guys to get a good deal. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching the channel. Without you guys, the channel wouldn't be here, literally. So if you would like to see more videos, and hit the subscribe, hit the like button, and check it out on Twitch this weekend. I'm gonna be doing either Twitch and YouTube, or just Twitch. I'm not really sure which route we're gonna go, but we're for sure gonna be doing a lot of streaming this weekend. So I hope to see you guys for the double experience streaming. If you would like to, in the comments down below, and especially since you watched this entire video, please let me know if you guys have some band requests or whatever, and I'll put them in our playlist for this weekend to listen to. And then also, if you have other suggestions for other players that in order to get ready for double experience weekend, like last minute kind of stuff, then for sure put that in the stuff down below too. And if you guys would want some more information on investing, like investing for the mining and smithing update, then feel free to check that out in the Discord. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.